Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, November 7th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Now that November's here, we can officially open up the 2018 watch list and start keeping our eyes out on a few athletes who might be on the verge of having a breakout season. And veteran big man Manuel Romero definitely seems to fit that bill. Over the last few weeks, a steady stream of photos and video have been trickling out of the Romero camp, where we see the pride of Venezuela looking like a real force of nature. And if you remember all the way back to 2015 at the Golden State Pro, it was a lights-out performance from Romero that pushed Cedric McMillan to his absolute limit in what wound up being a very controversial second-place finish. But now that Romero is back and ready to make his presence felt again, he's a guy you're definitely going to want to keep an eye on at next weekend's Ferrigno Legacy Classic. One of the hardest things to do in life sometimes is just to sit back and trust the process. But thankfully for him, emerging second-year men's physique pro Leon McCall is a trust the process kind of guy. Over the weekend, McCall released a handful of clips from a recent training session, giving his fans an inside look at what he's doing to prep himself for round number 4 of his contest season. At this point in his prep, McCall looks like he's already on pace to beat any of the looks he's brought to previous contests. And that says a lot considering that this is a guy who was a top 11 finisher at the Arnold Classic this year. All year long, McCall's Achilles heel has been his ability to consistently nail his conditioning. So if he can get himself ready early and coast home for the last 2 weeks, a top 5 finish at the Ferrigno Legacy Classic is certainly a realistic possibility. When it's all said and done, 2017 will have turned out to be a really exciting year in the 212 division. And I'm not sure if we had anyone generating as much excitement through the early part of the season quite like second-year superstar Milan Sadek. From the minute he touched down on stage at the Charlotte Pro, Sadek established himself as one of the premier new talents in the division. And he cemented that status a few weeks ago with his 6th-place Olympia finish. But as it turns out, we might have actually seen the last of Milan Sadek on a 212 stage. Recently, Sadek made some statements via Instagram hinting that he might already be working towards competing in the Open division for the 2018 season, which will create a huge gap to be filled at the top of the 212. But Sadek is one heck of an athlete and a true bodybuilding genetic talent, so if he puts his mind to being the best open athlete he can be, the guys at the top of the division better start looking over their shoulder because Sadek is coming for them. This is usually the point in the season when we see a few faces pop up to take some of these end-of-the-year shows by storm. And when I look at the bikini lineup for this year's Ferrigno Legacy Classic, it seems like surging rookie pro Oemil Rodriguez has the potential to be one of those new faces. It's been a busy season so far for the former Masters National Champ, who's heading into her 5th show of the year and looking to deliver her best overall performance to date. Over the weekend, we were able to get our hands on some new updates from our sources inside the Rodriguez camp, where they believe she's on track to close out her season with an exclamation point by delivering a top 10 finish at one of the premier events on the calendar. So if she can come out and be as good as advertised, it wouldn't come as a major shock if she wound up knocking off a few veteran names in the process. Right now, the top 6 or 7 spots in the women's physique division are all only separated from each other by a very slim margin. And it looks like emerging second-year pro Doina Gorun is making it her personal mission to put herself right up there in that mix. Late last week, new leg training footage emerged from Team Gorun showing the 2017 San Jose Pro champ pulling out all the stops for her latest phase of her off-season program. If you're a women's physique fan, the jump that Gorun made from her rookie year to today makes her a very intriguing prospect going forward. So if she can stay focused and add some quality muscle from the waist up to balance out her look, she's someone who has the potential to string together a few wins next season if she starts to align herself right now. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.